How do I make it go? Oh, hold that. I think I also have the accessibility thing where it follows roads by itself. Buddy, you can't stand right there. You can't stand right there the entire time, bud. Oh, look at that place. Looks big.
Light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Karja Horn. That means the embassy starting soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first,
dude, that's
I could
dirty.
resupply at my stash.
They straight up
Taking a
left
look
the
around,
side
too.
quest. Right here. They just left it. Right on the side. It's dirty. Oh my god, there's so many side quests on the route.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Oh boy.
You're in his...
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
Taking the edge off?
Oh, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it. Now, let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit VODs on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seen the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
Dude, look at the idle animations. Is that guy lost in the background?
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, you know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these.
The main character's here. What do I do? I gotta go.
To knock. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
You don't want to
What do
get to
you
the
know about
Olvin
this
guy?
place?
I'm hoping I
Nothing
can
good.
come back and do that later.
It's where the Karja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Jeez.
Sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Karja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
All
I
right.
better get going.
Well, I gotta
All
go,
right,
buddy.
you'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, If you ever do need me,
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Because this is just the tutorial. I mean, look how much there is here. That's kind of crazy. There's so many side quests, too. I didn't do the hunting ground. Chat, can you come back here after you do this? Or are you locked into the rest of the game? I'm asking for your help, chat. You can come back? Okay. Does it change the story at all?
Got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, my boss? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Don't worry. If the Tanakh were
Can we
planning
just
to
play the
invade,
game
they've
like
done
this?
so already.
You just walk around.
If you say so, sir.
Okay, sorry.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious VODs is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
Did you see that guy's face? The left guard?
You said something about Tanakh's marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Baev over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offered tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh returned personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard.
Yes.
The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
And now Lawan is going to go die. And become the leader of the Night Runners.
Where is this Commander Nozar then?
Wait, wrong
If
game.
he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
Wrong game.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity
Let's
going on
go.
around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Dude, why are his
Yes, well,
gloves
I'm sure
so big?
Alvin was thrilled.
What the hell is that? What is that symbol?
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Oh, that's your
Commander.
mount.
Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Da-da-da-da.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Aloy just doesn't give a fuck this game. She just is like, what the hell?
Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Wait, couldn't she just like jump the fence? I wish I knew the ramifications of this decision. Does anyone know if this changes the outcome drastically? Based on my playthrough, it doesn't mean anything. I don't think it changes anything. Fuck it.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Oh boy.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to
This
see
is
you
so
try.
good.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King of VOD is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter.
I might have to go get the door here.
just in
I'm
time.
hoping they leave it at the door.
So this tribe that...
So can I just fast travel back here? Oh, it looks like I can't for a while.
Rod told us about Tanakh.
Jesus
We need-
fucking Christ, Ollie. I'll be right back. Good Lord. Ollie scared the crap out of me, man. I don't know if that was loud for you guys, but it echoes in this room.
Their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Da-da-da-da. Oh, new tribe.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold!
Who's this guy?
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. VOD gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often
Look at the
has with
face
me.
paint on his
As you can
face.
see. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
That's pretty sick.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. and they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaru. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaru's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaru stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
I like, why would it keep asking if you want to
You
stop?
said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes.
Just tell me the story, bro.
But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
That's cool.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners
Anyways.
of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
It's incredible. Like the motion the motion capture is insane. He just did one of those things where it's like, you know, like he did one of those things, like, we'll see how this goes. And it like came through in his face. It wasn't just like his mouth was moving. It conveyed an entire sense of a sentence. It's crazy.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true
Again.
that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first
It just did it again.
Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakhs don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs, and I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished
I
by
think
a
she stepped
red-haired
over
champion.
the line, by the way.
So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to you.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
What the fuck does that mean?
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
Oh, it's horn time. Oh my god, that's an epic horn.
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Why do I feel like they're just gonna murder these two?
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Uh-oh.
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a
Isn't that
chief
Regina
who
King?
conspires
No,
with the
what?
enemy.
Fuck,
Akaro
I
has
forgot the
betrayed
actress's
us.
name.
The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
I think that's
You'll
a fairly
need more
famous
than toothless
actress.
threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oh. Angela Bassett. There you go. Even more badass.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
He's gonna... Wait, he's running?
Archers! Light them up!
He's kind of a... I thought he would have a little bit more honor.
Get to cover!
Granted, that is kind of dead.
Archers! Keep them back!
Man, she's kind of OP. Oh, that was Smiley guy. Oh, Smiley guy's dead.
Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Oh, they're definitely dead.
Open the gates! Open the gates!
You think it takes an arrow? Yep. Yep.
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
They're gonna shoot their own
Don't have a
guys.
shot!
Oh. Nice. Oh, he's dead. Oh God. That was right in the gut. You don't come back from that. He's a badass. He's really fucking badass. And he's dead.
What happened? Can you see?
Yeah, it's a fucking slaughter.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Dude, this is actually insane. This is so good.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Where are the mobs?
Here they come!
They're onto us.
Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, this thing's sick.
One more traitor dead!
Oh, shit. And then I missed. Twice. Okay, bro.
Cut them all down! Get her!
I missed. I missed again. Got him. Headshot. Dude, I'm really sad that that guy died. Oh.
No!
Oh my God.
Just you and me now,
Come
bro.
some arrows. We've survived worse.
plan.
Move it now!
I can't move.
Great shot! Don't want him now! You okay? Can you hit that again? Just wipe him out!
Dude, what is this thing that I'm using? Because it's so OP. The javelin is so good.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
This mask looks sick.
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
We about to go?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Well, that's a little... Wait till he gets a lance in the face. Where the fuck did he get a shield from?
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
What, really? Ow!
I can break through his shield if I damage it enough.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get through that shield. There, now's my chance. No more ammo.
Shit, I missed.
Give it up! Shield regenerated.
Shit, what the fuck? Ah!
Break its guard.
Ow! Come this way! Oh god, that hurt me.
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
Oh god, it hit me.
The warrior!
I missed twice. 3 times. Hit him in the dick. Oh!
You're not stopping me.
Yo, that was sick.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No!
Someone needs to splice that to where it just goes, you, come down here and face me. No, and then just have the credits run and put the end.
It's an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the Marshal.
She looks fucking
slaughtered the
incredible.
Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
Dude, she just murdered so many people.
Get him to the camp.
Did he lose an arm or was he already down an arm to begin with?
Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
Oh, the chainsaw thing. Okay.
Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Yeah, I was already all bandaged up. It's kind of weird looking. Well, there's that Horizon music.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Big pog.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, VODs, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala.
It's very
ignored
good,
that.
Kazis.
Her rebels approached from the north. With all those
Game of the year
machines they
type
were
material.
riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Oh my god.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and VODs.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Oh my god.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into three clans.
Cheese sticks.
Desert, lowland, and sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert.
Yeah, I don't know why he's
is
wearing
the tribe's
BB
capital,
gloves.
and the territories
The chatter
of the
that
two
said
clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the
I think
Mad
it's just
Sun King,
sound check.
he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Kojak, can you turn off that spammer on Lost Art?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Man. This game's fucking insane. Anyways, let's loot everything. Hey, chat, we finally got out of the tutorial 7 hours later.
Gotta be prepared.
That's cool.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
I do kind of hope someone eventually checks Aloy on her, like, Save the World campaign.
Had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Because, like, so far, people are just like, you know, she'll be like, oh yeah, I'm Aloy. I'm fucking badass. And then everyone's just kind of like, well, yeah, sure, yeah, no, you're Aloy, you're a badass. We'll get the fuck out of your way. I wonder if that'll play into the story, or if she'll just, you know, continue doing badass shit the entire game.
I need it.
No, there's not an auto loot setting. There is a, unless I missed it. We looked pretty deep in the settings.
Good spot to test the shield wing. Glide climb down, and I can glide.
That being said, I don't think it has anything to do with, like, I think any character that did that should be able to be, like, shut down. If that makes any sense. Not sure, saw it on another stream. I mean, maybe it's in the skills. Would it be under Survivor? Low health regen, low health defense, triple shredder, toughened, bouncing bomb, burst, medicine, overshield, sticky bomb. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it would be. Nice. Wow, okay. That seems strong. What time is it? 7:30? I mean, this is a decent pause, maybe. I think it's in Machine Master. Melted defense, lasting override, machine damage, part breaker, held strike, heavy lifter, machine health, efficient repair, spinning spike. I don't see it. Yeah, easy loot is not auto loot. Easy loot makes it so when you loot a monster, when you kill a machine, it drops everything that machine could possibly have on it. Killspur, apparently I mean, we're going to talk about it here in just a bit, but apparently the event tonight is about the next 10 years of Final Fantasy XIV. And I've been told it's, quote, exciting from a Square Enix staff member. So, we'll see. Yeah, they're doing sound tests live now, I would assume. Oh shit, there's definitely a big map there.
It worked. Light's taking over the land out here too.
The last time they did one of these road maps was in 2.0.
What's going on at that camp?
Armor's gotta make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that?
Group, come on. You know me.
Well, let's make a manual save and then get set up for that then, because we're about 30 minutes out. We'll probably be doing a 12+ hour stream of this tomorrow, chat. It seems very good. I mean, this is how much we got done in 8 hours. It's kind of nuts. I mean, like, that's kind of crazy, dude. Can I go back? Oh yeah, I can. I just don't have any fast travel packs. Can I craft those? You need ridgewood and wild meat. Do you have to make those in town?
I don't know. You got some tough.
Oh, you can craft them
competition out
right
there.
here? Oh, you can fast travel for free. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so then I would just fast travel back to that. Okay. Cool.
I've got an eye for quality salvage. They don't.
We'll start with that either later tonight, depending on how long this goes, or tomorrow. So, cool. That's a hell of a game.